Before we continue, let's open. We have opened our class. Let's pray together, ya. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Raditu billahi rabba wa bil islami dina wa bi Muhammadin nabiyya wa rasula. Rabbi zidna ilma warzuqni fahma. Rabbi israh li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Amin. Can you open the camera? Hello, Fahri. If you are ready, please open the camera. We are going to start the session by watching a video. Okay.
This is Elsie. She is the only resident.
Okay, let's wait for Dennis. Dennis is joining us. Okay, welcome back, Dennis. We're going to watch a video, and on this video later on, you're going to see a very interesting story. Yeah. We're going to listen and we're going to watch this video for about 5 to 7 minutes, right? And while listening, please pay attention to the stories. And after that, I'd like you to tell me and or the class about what you get from the video, what you understand from the video, okay? So the task is watch the video, try to understand or try to comprehend the story. And then after that, you're going to retell the story to us in some sentences, okay? So what you're going to do is that watch the video and tell us, yeah, retell the story in your own words. All right, let's listen. Let's watch, yeah. Let's watch the video. This is about, yeah, let's look at the video so you will find out what the video is about. Okay, yes. This is America's smallest town. America's smallest town. Let's watch.
This is Elsie. She is the only resident in America's smallest town.
I'm not here because I have to be. I can pack up and go anywhere I wanted to, but this is where I want to be.
We're Karen May. Documenting our journey to 100 countries, 2020 brought us back to the U.S., where we bought a converted Sprinter van to explore all 50 states. After road tripping our way through Oklahoma and finding the center of America in Kansas,
I'm standing in the exact center of...
Okay, because Danish is joining us. Welcome, Danish. We are watching a video and your job is to watch the video and tell us, yeah, you need to try to understand the story. Pay attention to the video and you need to retell us the story of the video in some sentences, okay? Let's watch the video together.
Of the United States of America.
yesterday we arrived in our 24th state of Nebraska.
So normally when we start a video, we have a plan and at least a general idea of how things are going to unfold. But today's different. While we're in Nebraska, our goal is to make a video about the smallest incorporated town in the United States of America. The town of Monowai is located in northern Nebraska, and it has one official resident. Her name is Elsie, and she's the town's mayor, bartender, and librarian. We chatted with her the other day and explained that we wanted to interview her for a YouTube video and possibly get a tour around the town. She didn't exactly agree to either one of those things, but she was nice enough to invite us to stop by the town and said if we came into the tavern that she runs, she'd be happy to talk to us.
Yeah, please wait a moment, everyone. I'd like to tell everybody about what we're doing. Yeah, welcome to the class, Fala. We have Fala and Firman. Fala, Firman, and everyone, we are watching a video. We just started watching the video. What you need to do is to watch the video and tell us about what you got from the video. Yeah, tell us what you get from the video. So you need to try to understand what it's about, remember the facts, and tell us about this later on when we have finished watching it. Yeah.
Head south toward East Douglas Street.
For just $67, you can make as many videos as you want, and you never need to pick up a...
So we are heading north to Monowai, and we genuinely have no idea what to expect. I figure at worst, we're driving 3 hours out of the way to eat lunch, and at best, we make friends with Elsie and hear some interesting stories about being the only resident in America's smallest town.
Hey, by the way, you can take notes if you need to. You don't have to remember all the details, but you can also take notes. Yeah, let's continue.
We're about 30 minutes outside of Monowai, and we're surrounded by nothing but farmland on all sides. And I'm pretty sure we've seen as many bald eagles as we have cars. Also, every car that we have passed has waved at us, which I just think is so cute. Show me the wave. It's a casual wave. It's not like a super excited wave.
Ah, another human. I feel like it just shows how few people you pass on the road.
Monowai.
I guess we'll just park right in front.
It's crowded today.
If I'm being completely honest, I'm a little nervous to meet the mayor. I think this has a chance of being very uncomfortable, but sometimes a good story requires getting uncomfortable. People must have come from miles around for lunch. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're the only non-truck in the parking lot.
Such a beautiful day. This must be the tavern. Here we go. Very awkward for trying to make a video, but I think I see Elsie here. She's so cute.
Hello, something to drink?
I'll have a water, please.
Can I have a Coke?
Where are you guys from?
We're from Tennessee.
We've heard a lot about you.
Everybody has, I think. I'll be back.
Okay. I panicked and got it all. So this was very awkward. The tavern was so quiet that between sporadic conversations from the local farmers, you could have heard a pin drop. Everyone seemed to know each other, and we stuck out like sore thumbs, waltzing in our skinny jeans and carrying our camera setup. We were hoping Elsie would see our camera and say something along the lines of, "Oh, you must be those people who called me about the video." But she did not acknowledge it. So we ordered lunch and awkwardly waited on our chance to talk with her about the video. We wanted to be respectful and not interrupt her, so we waited. And waited. Wow. And waited. Turns out she is an extremely busy lady. She is the tavern's only employee, and she single-handedly cooked everyone's lunch. After 2 hours of stretching out lunch as long as we could, we were about to throw in the towel and hit the road, when the last lunch customer wandered out.
Good. Yep, you guys take care.
Finally giving us a chance to chat with Elsie. Do you like being known as the only resident in the smallest town in America?
It doesn't impress me any. I mean, I don't see what the big deal is. I say the only thing that I do appreciate is the fact that it opened up this area that people see there's something in Nebraska besides I-80 going flat across the state, you know. So they realize that we've got hills and fields and farms and people up here in the northern part. That part I like.
All right, I'm gonna give you a full tour of the town, all while standing in the exact same spot. From what we can tell, there are 3 functioning buildings left in this town. This gray building over here is the tavern where we had lunch. This is the library that was built in honor of her husband, and this is the only other inhabitable building in the town, so my guess is that's Elsie's house. And from what we can see, the other buildings around town, be it houses or trailers or sheds, they're all in some state of disrepair.
I was about 1.5 years old when my folks moved to this farm just outside of town here.
And you went from 1st to 8th grade?
Here in town. Then I went to high school in Lynch.
Did you ever leave?
Well, we went to Kansas City, and then we took some more training down in Texas, and ended up, we worked for Braniff Airline in Dallas, Texas.
What brought you back here?
Just where we both want to be. Same reason I'm still here. That's what I tell people. I'm not here because I have to be. I could pack up and go anywhere I wanted to, but this is where I want to be.
Elsie met her husband Rudy when they were in elementary school in this town.
My husband and I, his family moved here. We first met, and he was in the 4th grade and I was in the 3rd grade. Then he went into the Air Force. He was a grade ahead of me, and he spent 3 years in Europe, and then when he got back, they let him go down to Offa Air Base here at Omaha. So when we were first married, we lived down there till he got discharged, and then we came back to this area.
Apparently her husband Rudy was a huge book lover and had thousands of books, but unfortunately he passed away back in 2011. And when he did, she gathered all of his books up and built this library in his honor. So this is Rudy's library. This is amazing. If only he could have seen this place. Do you think he read all of these?
So how long have you owned the tavern?
It'll be 50 years in June.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Do you have a celebration planned?
Everybody else is planning it, I think. I made the mistake of one night telling a bunch of the locals, I said, that'll be 50 years. And if I'd have shut up, they wouldn't have connected it up.
Okay, everybody, please open your camera, because if you close your camera, I'm going to keep asking you questions. Okay, I'm going to give the chances for telling us the story to those who close the camera. Come on. Okay, the first chance will be for, yes, Fahri, please. Okay, so tell me what you got, what you understood from the story. Fahri, are you there?
Manawi.
Monowai.
Manawi.
Monowai. Yes. What do you know about Monowai?
Smallest town in America.
Yes, right. The smallest town in America. You have a problem opening your camera? Can you? Yes, right. So your friends and I can see you and we can communicate. Yeah, because a few days ago, a person asked me, Miss Unita, what do you think about online and offline learning? Which one is more effective and efficient? Well, it depends on the student, I said. If you are studying online, but you're active, so you have the advantages of learning. You don't have to go anywhere, but you can still practice English. So you have to be active. So the effectiveness can be the same with coming to Kampung Inggris Semarang. So you need to open your camera and answer my questions when I ask you to do so. Okay, so Fahri said, Monowai is the smallest town in the United States or in America. What else do you know about Monowai, Fahri? Who lives in Monowai? How many people, how many citizens living in Monowai?
I forget me.
Who can answer the question? How many person or people living in the city? Yes, the only person living in the city is, do you remember the name of the lady? Guys, Elsie, yes. So Elsie is the only one living in Monowai. That's interesting. Okay, tell me about Elsie. What do you know about Elsie? Or maybe you can tell us about the buildings. You can see in the video the buildings there. We saw three main buildings, three main functions in the town. Who remembers? Dennis, Falah, Danish, and Firman. Danish, do you remember something about Monowai? Do you remember something about Elsie? The microphone, please. What? Yeah. What do you remember about Elsie? What do you know about Elsie? Or what do you know about Monowai? Where is Monowai? Monowai is in the United States. In what state is that?
Nebraska.
Yeah, Nebraska. And what buildings did you see in the video? There are three buildings, if you remember.
Elsie's house.
Yes, Elsie's house. The second one is? Come on. You don't remember? Okay, the second one is the library. Yeah, the library. Who built the library? Or whose books are in the library? Yeah, Falah? Did you get it? Whose books are in the library? Who loved reading the books? Elsie's husband. What is the name of Elsie's husband? Yeah, this is listening comprehension and also memory. Yeah, it's something about memory. Yeah, there are three buildings: Elsie's house, and then the tavern, the place where they eat or they have lunch. Yeah, the couple. And the third one is the library. Yeah, Rudy's library. Elsie's husband's name is Rudy. Okay, so the smallest town in the United States is Monowai. Have you heard about this before? No. Yes. No, I haven't either. So this is also the first time for me to listen, to hear that Monowai is the smallest town in the United States. What do you think about the smallest town in Indonesia? Can you search on Google? What is the smallest town in Indonesia? The smallest town or the smallest city in Indonesia?
Sibolga.
Sibolga, okay. The smallest city in Indonesia. Any other information? Because some can have a different one. Smallest town in Indonesia or smallest city in Indonesia. We got Sibolga. The smallest means in terms of the area, I guess, yeah. Kota terkecil, you can say. Kota terkecil in Indonesia, Sibolga. Yes, Sibolga. All right. Can we find out more about Sibolga? Sibolga. Okay, please find out why Sibolga is the smallest town in Indonesia, guys. Is it because of the population or is it because of the size of the city?
Size of the city.
How big is Sibolga? How big is it?
10.77 kilometers.
Yes. And how many people living in the city, or based on the data, how many people who lived in Sibolga when the census happened?
93,000.
Sorry?
93,000.
Okay, so it's small, yeah, compared to what we have in Semarang. So please now find the data of the same in Semarang, everybody. How big is Semarang and how many people living in Semarang today? Welcome, Afra. Assalamualaikum. We are trying to find some data. Okay, so now we are finding about Semarang, the size and the population of Semarang. Please find out how big is Semarang and how and the population, yeah? How many people living in Semarang today? Yep, you can find it on certain website or just find it on the Google search. Yes.
Million?
Yeah. I lost some of your voice, so I didn't get it completely. Can you say that again, Dennis?
6 million people.
6 million, okay. We have Semarang Regency, that's Kabupaten Semarang, and we also have Semarang City, Kota Semarang, because we have, it has an area of 373 kilometers. Yeah, and the population is 1.5 million. In 2010, 1.6 millions in 2020. Wait, is it bigger than Monowai? Of course, yeah. Yeah. Dennis, imagine that you have to be like Elsie. What would you like to do? Will you live alone like Elsie, or will you move back to Jakarta?
I think I'll move back.
And why is that?
It will be so lonely.
Yes, right. Yeah, you don't have anybody. But yeah, I imagine when something happened to her, yeah, and when she's living alone, nobody will help her if she gets sick, for example, or she needs something, right? Yeah. Afra, can you open the camera? Because the rule today is if you close your camera, I will ask you more questions. You will be safe if you open your camera. Okay. Right. So everyone, today we are practicing the smallest city, the biggest city, the hottest city, the coolest city, the coldest city. Do you know what we call that in English? I mean, in the last two sessions, we learned about comparative, better, good, better, big, bigger, small, smaller, hot, hotter, and then more beautiful, more popular. We call them comparative degrees or comparative adjectives. What about smallest? The smallest, I mean, the biggest, the hardest, the coolest, the smallest, the smartest. What do we call it? Anybody? Yeah, that is what we call superlative. Yeah, yang ter. Okay, superlative. Today we're going to talk more on that. And our skill focus today is reading. So I'd like you to read more today, yeah? Let's see this one. Do you know about the world records? Well, it's interesting, yeah? When we talk about the world records, the highest, the smallest, the deepest, the largest, right? The fastest. Over here we have the highest mountain in the world. Okay. Can you read it for me because I can't see this word. What is the highest mountain in the world, guys?
Mount Everest.
Okay, Mount Everest. Yes, this is the highest mountain in the world. And how high is it, Fala? How tall or how high is Mount Everest? Can you read it? How tall is Mount Everest?
2009.
20?
29,000. 29,000.
Yes.
35.
Good. The 29,035 feet. Or, Firman? How?
8,850 meters.
Good. So Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. It's 29,035 feet or 8,850 meters high. So this is how you mention the height, the mountain. Number 2, Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system. Venus, this is Venus. I have a very nice book. I just bought the book last month, and it's nice. It's about sports. It's like a small encyclopedia. Yeah, it's in English, and my son really likes reading the fact, and it's very interesting. Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system. This one. Yeah, it's red. Yeah, it can be 900 degrees Fahrenheit or 482 degrees Celsius. Okay, highest, hottest. Number 3. Let's see. Okay, number 3. Afra, can you read number 3 and please complete the blank?
Itu bacanya gimana, Miss?
Dwarf.
The dwarf gecko is the shortest reptile in the world. It's only 0.63 inches.
Or
1.6 centimeters long.
Yes, right. The dwarf gecko. What is gecko, everybody?
Kadal, kan?
Kadal? Or? Okay, right? Yeah, gecko, just like kadal, yeah. It's the shortest reptile in the world. It's only 0.63 inches or 1.6 centimeters long. It's very small, yeah. This is the smallest, the shortest reptile. All right. Fala, can you read number 4 and please complete the blank over here? Yes, please.
The blue
whale.
The blue whale is the
highest hottest, shortest. What about this one? The yeah.
Heaviest.
Yes, good. The heaviest. Yeah, continue.
The heaviest animal in the world. It
weighs
about 110 tons or 99
ribu
99,000
yes
790
700 90 okay kilograms. Good. The blue whale is the heaviest animal in the world. It weighs about 110 tons or 99,790 kilograms. Right. Firman, can you please state number 5?
Vatican City is the smallest country in the world. It's 0.15 square miles or 0.5 square kilometers. About 880 people live there.
Yeah, nice. So Vatican City is the smallest country. Remember, country. Yeah, country, negara in the world. Number 6. All right, let's go to Fahri. Can you read number 6?
The Akashi Kaikyo Bridge in Japan is the longest bridge in the world. It's about 6,532 feet, 1,991 meters long.
Yes. So the longest bridge is in Japan, yeah. I don't know if this one is still the longest bridge in the world. Can you guys find the fact? What is the longest bridge in 2022? Can you find it? Is it still the longest bridge in the world? Let's find the fact. Yeah, if you have got the information, please share with us in the chat box or in the Telegram group. Yeah, the longest bridge in the world in 2021 or in 2022. The longest bridge in the world. Let's find out whether the Akashi Kaikyo Bridge in Japan still the longest bridge in the world. Let's see. In 2021. Oh, so it's no longer the longest bridge, I guess. Yes, please share with us the link of the article, guys, if you have find out the fact, yeah. If you have find out the article, please share with us the article. I mean the link of the article. Please put the link on the Telegram group so everybody can read the fact over there. So I can also open and show you all the fact of the longest bridge in the world this year. Yes, please everybody find out. Let's try to find out the longest bridges in the world. London Bridge is falling down. Falling down, falling down. Thank you, Firman. Wow, most of the longest bridges are in China. Nice, nice. In feet, okay. Yeah, I would like to stop my sharing and let's see the longest bridge in the world. Oh, yeah. We opened the same website, Firman. Now let's see what Fahri got. Oh, yeah, it's in 2013, what Fahri got. And from this one, the longest is Vasco da Gama Bridge. Oh no. Oh, what is the longest? Lake Pontchartrain Causeway, 126,122 feet. Yes. And from the article, let me show you the article. Yeah. Can you see my screen, guys? Okay, if you can see it, Danyang Kunshan, Changchua Kaoshu. Okay. Dennis, can you speak Mandarin? Oh, Dennis is not there yet. Yeah. So this one, Weinan, and the last. Oh, this one is Lake Pontchartrain Causeway. Yeah, the one that we had or we saw in the link that Fahri shared with us. Tianjin, Weinan, Bangna, Beijing, Line 1 in Wuhan. Oh, if you see Wuhan, you must be reminded of the virus that we have nowadays, yeah. Manchac Swamp Bridge, right. Okay, so let's go back to the slide. So the Akashi Kaikyo Bridge in Japan is no longer the longest bridge in the world. Yeah, so many bridges are now longer than Akashi Kaikyo Bridge. Yeah, just now I asked you, Dennis, can you speak Chinese?
No.
Do you learn Chinese at school?
Yes, miss, a little bit.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yes. So this is the pattern or the grammar focus that we are going to see more today. Superlative adjectives. Yeah, in the last two sessions, we talked about comparative adjectives. Yeah, now we practice using superlative adjectives. Yeah, remember the stress is the beginning, is in the beginning. Superlative adjectives. Yeah, comparative adjectives. This one is superlative adjectives with EST because we have two kinds of superlatives. Just what we have, like what we have in comparative, we have ER or IER and more. Now we have EST, and in the next meeting, we're going to practice using the most. Yeah. Now we have EST, the highest mountain in the world. Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. Yeah, Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. This is the complete sentence, or you can say Mount Everest is the highest mountain without in the world. Mount Everest is the highest mountain. From these sentences, we see that when we use the, it means that this one is a thing compared to many other things, ya. Dibandingkan gunung-gunung lain di dunia. So one compared with the others, yeah. In comparative, there are two things that we compare, A and B. This one and this one. A, 1 and 2. I mean this thing and this thing. But if we use superlative, we are comparing one object compared with the others, ya, satu dibanding yang lain. Usually we use the word in the world, in the class, in Semarang, in Indonesia, in the United States, in Kalisegoro, in Jakarta, the smallest city in Indonesia, the smallest city or the smallest town in Jakarta. Is it? No, because Jakarta is a city. So we can say the smallest city in the United States, the smallest town in Indonesia, the smallest village in Jakarta, the smallest village in Semarang, the shortest river in Java, for example. Yeah. So first, what you need to remember when we use superlative is we compare one thing with the others, yeah? And we use the word the over here, yang ter, if we say it in Indonesian, yeah? The highest, okay? These are the examples. When we have one syllable, satu suku kata, we have EST or just ST at the back of the word, yeah? Ending, we have these endings. Small, smallest, warm, warmest, old, oldest, nice, nicest, big, biggest. Degree of comparison, when we have the irregular adjectives, we have good, best, bad, worst, worst, far, farther, farthest, old, older, oldest. Okay, look at this one for your exercise, everybody. Coastal redwood, cheetah, the Andes, the bee hummingbird, Ojo, the Salado, the Great Pyramid of Khufu. Okay. Coastal redwood. What do you think? What can you say about coastal redwood? Any idea?
Tallest.
The tallest? The tallest what?
Tree.
Tree in? Is it in the world? Okay. Maybe, yeah. So can you say it in a sentence, Afra? Can you, number one, can you say it in a sentence? Coastal redwood is?
Coastal redwood is the tallest tree in the world.
Okay. What about cheetah, Firman?
Cheetah is fastest animal in the world.
Good, nice. Do you know something or do you know anything about the Andes, Fahri?
No, miss.
Okay, what do you know something about the bee hummingbird?
No.
No. Can you guess? Okay, give you some clues. I guess I'm going to show you, yeah, the PDF, because on the PDF we have the complete Yeah, you have the words. Yeah, you can see what they are about. Okay, let's wait. Have you seen my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. The Andes is number 3. Okay. Let's see the example over here. The coastal redwood is the tallest tree in the world. Number 2, cheetah or the cheetah is the fastest land animal in the world. Yeah, perhaps, yeah. Or we can just say the cheetah is the fastest land animal without saying in the world. The Andes, Fahri, can you see? Can you make the sentence? Yes, please. Number 3. You can see it from
the Andes is longest mountain range in the world.
Okay. The Andes is the longest mountain range. Period. Or we can add the Andes is the longest mountain range in the world. Yes. Falah, please do number 4. Number 4, yeah, we are here. This one is the picture. This is the word, the vocabulary items. Light and bird. This is fast, long, fastest, longest. What about light? The bee hummingbird is
like this.
Yeah. Please say the full sentence. The bee hummingbird.
The bee hummingbird is like this in the world.
Yeah, the lightest bird. The bee hummingbird is the lightest, not the latest, yeah, lightest bird in the world. Or the bee hummingbird is the lightest bird. Right, next, Danish, please do number 5.
Ordos del Parador is the highest volcano.
Good. We are going to have Firman, number 6, please.
The Great Pyramid of Khufu is the largest pyramid in the world.
Yeah, pyramid. The Great Pyramid of Khufu is the largest pyramid in the world. Okay. Can you guess, guys? Number 1, what is the question? The Statue of Liberty, the Eiffel Tower, the Empire State Building. Can you guess? What is the question? What is the question for that one?
The tallest building?
Perhaps, yeah. Okay, let's skip it. What about number 2? Can anybody guess the question of number 2?
Lesson 15, World Trivia, page 50.
Yeah, please wait.
Exercise 1.
We're going to see we're going to listen to the audio later. Let's see the question. Let's predict the questions. What do you think about number 2? An Airbus, a Boeing, a McDonnell Douglas. What do you think is the question? What do you think the question is?
Number 4, Miss.
Number 2. Number 1 is, let's say, what is the highest building? What is the tallest building? What about number 2? What do you think will be the question? Let's predict the question. Kira-kira pertanyaannya apa? Can anybody guess? Firman?
Yes, Miss.
Yes. Can you guess the question of number 2?
What's the biggest plane in the world?
Okay, let's skip it. What about number 3? The United States, Russia, Canada.
The largest country.
The largest country. Okay, let's skip it. Number 4, Seoul, Tokyo, and Mexico City. What do you think? Seoul, Tokyo, and Mexico City. What do you think is the question? What is
the capital city of South Korea?
Okay, we are talking about superlative. So maybe the question will be, what is? Maybe the crowdest, or maybe the biggest, yeah, or yeah, let's see later. Yeah. Number 5, Australia, Antarctica, Europe. Number 4 is city. What about number 5? Number 3 is
continent.
Yeah, continent. What do you think is the question, Danish? If you see Australia, Antarctica, and Europe, they are not big, yeah? They are not big continents. So what would be the question? What is the? Yes, Fari?
Benua.
Yeah, benua. Maybe the question is, what is the smallest continent in the world? Yeah, maybe, yeah. Okay, let's listen, guys. You can take notes or you can just remember, listen, and then try to choose the answer, yeah? Remember the question. You can also try to take notes. Okay, let's listen to the audio.
Language focus. Part A. Read these pages from a world trivia book.
Oh, sorry. This is the first part. Let's listen to the next one.
Page 51. Exercise 1. Part C. Look at the photos. Page 51. Exercise 2. Listening. 3 people are playing a trivia game. Listen to each question. Check the correct answer.
Our contestants this evening are Alicia, John, and Lucy. And now, contestants, let's get right to our first question. Question number 1. Which is the oldest? The Statue of Liberty, the Eiffel Tower, or the Empire State Building? Alicia?
The Statue of Liberty is the oldest. They built it in 1886.
That's correct.
Yeah, so the oldest. Let's listen to
Question number 2. What is the biggest airplane in the world? An Airbus A380, a Boeing 747, or a McDonnell Douglas MD-11? John?
An Airbus A380 is the biggest. It can carry between 525 and 853 people.
That's right. Question number 3. What is the largest country in the world? The United States, Russia, or Canada? Nobody knows? Does anybody want to guess? Alicia?
Canada is the largest.
No, sorry.
Oh.
Lucy?
Russia is the largest?
Correct. Question number 4. What is the biggest city in the world? Seoul, Tokyo, or Mexico City? Lucy?
Tokyo is the biggest. It has over 33 million people.
Correct. Question number 5. Which is the smallest continent? Australia, Antarctica, or Europe? John.
Australia is the smallest.
That's right. Okay, contestants, we're now moving into our final round.
Yay, okay. So the smallest continent is?
Australia.
Australia. The largest city, the biggest city is?
Tokyo.
Tokyo or Seoul?
Tokyo.
Tokyo.
Yeah. The biggest country is the largest, yeah?
Russia.
Russia. And it's now invading the country next to it, yeah? Number 2, the biggest airplane is?
A Boeing.
Yeah.
180.
Yeah. An Airbus A380, right? Yeah. Okay. Right. Now I'm going to put you into groups, guys, because we have 6 students. I'm going to put you into 2 groups. Your job is to make questions. Let's see, how many questions do we need? 5, yeah? 5 questions. Try to make the questions as hard as possible so your friends will find it hard to answer. I mean, it's up to you. What question will you try to make? So please make 5 questions in the group. Make it like the one that we had over here, yeah? These are the examples. Okay. So you make the questions, 5 questions, yeah? And then you put the options, all right? So for example, your question is, what is the smallest city in Indonesia is Sibolga, so you don't have to ask to ask them that one again. Try to find the other. The shortest mountain in Indonesia, for example, yeah? Is it Mount Ungaran, Mount Slamet, or yeah? Please give 3 options, all right? Use the superlative adjectives, okay? So we're going to have a quiz. You make your own questions, and then later on, you're going to ask the questions to the other group, okay? If one group has more correct answer, then the group wins the game. Okay. Are you ready? Yeah, we haven't even got the group yet. Yeah. Okay, so we have 3 students in a group. Your job is to make a set of questions for the quiz. 5 questions, and in each question, please provide 3 options. Yeah, one of them should be the correct answer, of course. All right, so you're going to ask your friend one by one later and ask them to guess, okay? And then when your group has correct answers, the more, yeah, because we only have 2 groups, the more, the group that has more correct answers wins. Okay, we have room 4 and room 5. I'm going to have Danish, Dennis, and Afra in one group. Please go to room 4. And then Firman, Falah, and Fahri, triple F, yeah, Firman, Falah, and Fahri, please go to room 5. How long will you need, guys? 10 minutes or 15 minutes? You need to find the fact on Google if you need to, yeah. So please make 5 questions and provide 3 options for each question. Yes, now I'm asking you, how long will you need to do your group work or group discussion? 10 minutes? Will it be okay? Or 15 minutes? Let's see, let's do it in 15 minutes, yeah? You need to keep the questions, and then when we get together over here again in this room, please get ready to ask your friend in another group the questions, yeah? Please ask the questions later and let them answer your questions. Any question about this task?
Berapa soalnya, Bu?
5 questions, and you need to put 3 options each in each questions, yeah? So you make 5 questions, give 3 options to each question. So you need to put 3 options. Let your friend choose one of the 3 options. All right, any question again? Dennis, and Afra, yes? Fahri? Okay, then Dennis and Afra, you can go to room 4. Fahri, Falah, and Firman, you can go to room 5. Let's see, please go back to this room after 15 minutes, yeah? Happy practicing and happy discussing, guys. Okay, so please get ready. You're going to ask the questions to your friend from the other group, yeah? Please decide who's going to ask first, okay? So group 1, Dennis, Afra, and Danish, you're going to ask first, right? Who will ask the questions? So you will distribute, okay, 5 questions divided into 3 members. For example, question number 1 and 2 will be for Dennis, for example. 3 and 4 will be for Dennis, and question number 5 will be for Afra, for example. Right? Who will ask the questions first? I will put you to the, I will pin you. Who will ask the questions?
Afra.
Afra, okay. Fahri and friends, who you will answer the questions, yeah? Who will answer the question first? Who you will send from your group to answer the question? So we have Afra, I will pin Afra. Who will answer Afra's question? Fahri. We have Fahri, Firman, Raya, and Falah. Who will answer Afra's question?
What, Miss?
Afra will ask you questions from group 1. Who will answer Afra's questions? Please choose one person. Is it you, Fahri, Firman, Falah, or Raya?
Me, Miss.
Okay, Fahri will answer Afra's questions. Please, Afra, have a go.
Yes, Miss.
Question number 1.
Jadi aku bacain semua.
Only one or two? Only one.
Oh, okay.
One or two, Fahri?
One.
One, okay.
Okay. So the question number 1. What's the smallest continent in the world? A, Africa, B, North America, or C, Asia.
What?
Can you?
Okay.
Yeah, please.
What's the smallest continent in the world? A, Africa, B, North America, or C, Asia.
Africa, North America.
Yeah, Africa.
North America, B.
Hello, Afra. Dennis or Dennis? Is it the right answer?
The right answer is C, Asia.
Asia. Is it the smallest or the biggest?
The biggest, Miss, Asia.
The question was the smallest, yeah.
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Yes. So I will remove the pen. Now the second one. Do you have the questions, Dennis and Danish? Because I can't reach Afra.
Sorry, Miss?
Do you have the other questions? Because Afra seems to lost the connection.
Afra only sends me 2 questions.
Danish, do you have questions? I mean, do you have the rest of the questions?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So it's your turn to ask the questions, yeah? And who will answer Danish's question, guys? Firman, Falah, or Raya? Danish, challenge. Firman, Falah, or Raya, Danish?
Firman.
Firman, okay. Yeah. Firman and Danish. Please ask your question, Danish.
Question number 2. What is the smallest unit of a chemical substance?
Wait.
Apa?
Smallest unit of a chemical substance. Unsur kimia. A. Atom. B. Neutron. Or C. Proton.
Neutron.
Wrong.
Wrong. Oh, what is the right answer?
Right answer was atom.
Atom. Oh, okay. Do you have the third question, Danish?
Question number 3.
Okay, please wait, Falah or Raya?
Falah.
Falah, please. Falah, get ready.
What is the slowest?
Oh, Falah, sorry. This one is Fahri, yeah? Falah, it should be Falah.
Question number 3. What is the slowest animal in the world? A. Snail. B. Sea anemone. C. Sloth.
Paula, did you hear that? Okay, so we'll remove Raya, are you there?
Yeah, Miss.
Yes, okay. Please answer Dennis's question.
Apa aja, Miss?
Yes, can you repeat, Dennis?
A. Snail. B. Sea anemone. C. Sloth.
The question is, what is
the slowest animal?
the slowest animal in the world?
Snail.
Wrong.
No. It is?
The correct answer was sea anemone.
Sea anemone. It's very slow. Okay. The last question. Who knows that Raya can answer the questions? Do you have the last question? Dennis?
Yes, Miss, I have.
Oh, okay. Dennis.
So I ask who?
Choose one. We have 4 students from the other group. We have Fahri, Firman, Raya, and Fala.
Fahri.
Fahri, okay. Because the first one was not that good, yeah? Okay, please.
The last question is, what is the fastest animal in the world? The first option is eagle. The second option is cheetah. The third option is peregrine falcon.
Can you repeat it?
Okay. What is the fastest animal in the world? The first option is eagle. The second option is cheetah. And the third option is peregrine falcon.
Cheetah?
It's wrong.
What is it?
It's peregrine falcon.
Oh, yeah, so it's faster than cheetah. Thank you, group 1. So now, do you have the questions for group 1, Fahri? Are you ready with the questions? Yes. Who you will ask?
Dennis, Miss.
Dennis, okay, yeah. Please.
What is the most expensive food in the world? A. Caviar albino. B. Matsutake mushroom. C. Saffron.
C. Saffron.
Wrong. Caviar albino.
Okay. Question number 2. For who? For Dennis, or will you choose another student? Fahri, do you have the second question?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, please. Are you going to ask Dennis, or will you ask another? Still for
Afra,
Dennis?
Miss.
Oh, Afra. Okay, yeah. Afra, Fahri will ask you. Get ready.
What is the most popular sport in the world? A. Football. B. Basketball. C. Tennis.
Apa tadi sih? Football ya?
Football.
Ya.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Good. Give her the third question. Oh, okay. I will change Fahri into Firman. Firman, please ask the third question. Do you have the third question, Firman?
Yes.
Yes, please. The third question for Afra.
What's the tallest mountain in Indonesia? A. Lawu. B. Semeru. C. Jayawijaya.
C. Jayawijaya.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Afra. The next one will be Danish. Yeah, Danish, get ready. We still have Raya, actually. Raya, do you have the questions?
Yes, Miss.
Yeah, okay. Raya will ask you the questions. Can you open the camera, Raya, please?
Saya nanya siapa, Miss?
Danish. Question number 4 and 5, yeah?
Yes, Miss. What is the smallest animal in the world? N. B. Cat. C. Snail.
M.
Yes.
Okay. The last one.
What is the biggest animal in the world? A. Blue whale. B. African elephant. C. B. Hummingbird.
Blue whale. A.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, everybody. You're all awesome. Yeah, you make good questions and you can also answer the questions. Can you open the cameras? Let's take a picture together. We rarely take pictures together. Okay. Smile. I'm going to take your pictures, guys. 1, 2, 3. Yes, thank you for the big smile, guys. All right, any question for today? Is there any question? So we practice using superlative adjectives with EST and IST with the. Remember, there are two principles. When we use superlative adjectives, we compare one thing compared with the others. Yeah, it can be in the world, in the class, or the others. And the second one, we use the superlative form. Yeah, started with the biggest, the smallest, the. Okay, next week we're going to continue with the most. Yeah, the most. Please attend the class. This is the 9th session. So next week we're going to have the 10th session. Remember to submit your task for yesterday. Yeah, if you haven't, please do so because I will take scores on the assignment that we did yesterday. Okay. Afra and Dennis are free from the homework because they performed yesterday. So if you haven't, please do it because this is a weekend and you have a chance to complete and submit the task. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining our class. Stay healthy, yeah. Take care of yourself. See you next week. Good afternoon, Dennis. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.